Each year, all 5 of our high schools have to register their students for the next year's classes. As part of Georgia's 2010 Bridge Law, students, with the help of their parents and counselors, must complete a 4-year plan starting in 8th grade and revised each year of high school. Having to complete both of these required activities has always resulted in students being out of the classroom on 2 separate occasions. But in the spring of 2017, Paulding County School District has opted to use a new tool inside our Infinite Campus Student Information System called the Multi-Year Academic Planner. Known as the MYAP, this tool will allow students to complete both tasks, registering for next year and completing their 4-year plan in one place at one time. Beginning in February, students worked with our counselors to use the Multi-Year Academic Planner, or MYAP, in Infinite Campus for 2 reasons: to enter their course requests for next year's courses and to enter the 4-year individual graduation plan. The courses students entered for next year will generate their course request, which will be used to generate their schedule for next year. For any year beyond next year, the courses entered are only a plan. The MYAP will be updated each school year during the spring semester. Part of the process of using the academic planner calls for parents to access, review, and approve the plan through their parent portal account. To familiarize both students and parents with the location and setup of the academic planner, we have created this short video. Please use this video as a guide through the basic functions of the Multi-Year Academic Planner. First, to access the planner, go to www.paulding.k12.ga.us. On the right side of the screen, click on the Parent Portal icon or logo. You should now see this login screen on a new tab in your browser. If you don't know your Parent Portal login information, please visit the Help page of the Academic Planner website. When you log into your Parent Portal account, you should see something similar to the screen shown. Using the menu at the left side of the screen, select Academic Planner. The 4-year plan called for under state law is called an Individual Graduation Plan, or IGP. The IGP should list the courses a student plans to take during all 4 years of high school, which will enable the student to plan for completing Georgia's high school graduation requirements. In Paulding County, we've refined the IGP to also track the student's primary pathway. By default, all students were initially assigned the IGP that focuses on completing a pathway in our Career Tech Department, otherwise known as CTAE. When the students first accessed the academic planner, they were asked to select the IGP that best reflects their primary pathway. Those options included the IGP for CTAE. If a student is pursuing a pathway in one of our CTAE programs such as automotives, digital technology, marketing, JROTC, or one of the many others, they should have kept the IGP for CTAE. If a student's primary focus is completing a pathway in band, art, chorus, or drama, they should have selected the IGP for fine arts. If a student's primary focus is taking as many world language courses as they can in Spanish and French, we suggested that they select the IGP for world language. There is a generic IGP, but it should only be used with counselor approval. You will always come to this screen when you click on Academic Planner on the left-hand menu. If the student has previously selected the correct IGP, simply click on the Next button on the right side of the screen to proceed. You should now see the Multi-Year Academic Planner. The planner is set up as a table of information. Each column shows a specific grade level: 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th. Each row shows a specific credit type or subject. On this screenshot, we can see English, Math, Science, and Social Studies. The plan is designed to track graduation requirements. Next to the name of each credit type, you'll find the number of credits that are required for each subject. As a student plans or completes a course, it will be reflected in this area. Our example shows that the student has completed or has planned to complete the appropriate amount of credits in English, Math, Science, and Social Studies. 4 credits of English, 4 credits of Math, 4 credits of Science, and 3 credits of Social Studies. As we look at a student's actual plan, you should see courses entered into the various subjects for each grade level. Depending upon a student's year in high school, this information is coming from one of 3 sources: the student's transcript, the student's current schedule, or courses the student has entered as part of the plan. Let's look at an example of a current 11th grade student. If you're a current junior, grades 9 and 10 on your plan will show the courses you completed in those 2 grade levels. This information is being taken directly from your transcript. If you passed a class, it will show a half a credit or a full credit. If you failed the course, it will show 0 credit. You cannot change these courses because they are part of your historical record, in other words, your high school transcript. Be sure to understand that current 8th grade students will not have any historical data on their MYAP as they do not yet have a high school transcript. Any high school courses that a student might be taking in 8th grade will not show up on their transcript until they begin their 9th grade year. Continuing with our example of our junior student, you'll notice that grade 11 will show both the courses completed during first semester of this year and the courses the student is currently taking. The courses from first semester will reflect any credits earned or not earned by the student. However, the MYAP will count the student's current courses toward their overall credits. In other words, it assumes the student is going to pass all of their current courses. So it should be noted, if a student fails a spring semester course, their plan will have to be adjusted. The column that reflects the next year of school is the place where we will enter the student's course request for next year. In the academic areas, the student's current academic teachers have entered their recommendations for the student's next academic course. As a result, you should see courses for English, Math, Science, and Social Studies that have been entered and locked into the student's column for next year. If for some reason your student does not have all 4 academic courses for next year, please contact your student's counselor. As we scroll down our student's MYAP plan, the next subject that we'll notice after Social Studies is Health and Personal Fitness. By state law, everyone must have completed a half a credit of health and a half a credit of personal fitness in order to graduate. Those 2 courses will be the only courses reflected on this row of the plan. No other PE courses will appear on this row, as this is part of the tracking of this specific graduation requirement. The only people who might not have health and personal fitness showing on this row are students who have opted to take 3 credits of JROTC to replace health and personal fitness. The remainder of the student's plan will show the elective courses listed by their subject or department: CTAE, Fine Arts, World Language, and General Elective. A completed plan will have enough courses entered in the elective departments to show that the student has 8 total courses selected for each remaining year of high school. Courses can only be found within their associated subject or department. When students work with the academic planner, they're able to add courses by clicking in the selected grade level box of the course's subject area. You can only find courses in a particular subject area by clicking on that subject's row. For example, you cannot find a fine arts course in any CTAE box. When you click in the appropriate box, you will be able to scroll and click on the name of the course using a drop-down menu that will appear. You can also start typing the name of the course inside the grade level box to quickly find it on the list. Warning: do not add too many classes or it can cause problems with scheduling. To understand the right number of classes that a student should take, we need to start at the district's decision to adopt a 4x4 block schedule for all of its high schools beginning with the 2017-2018 school year and beyond. Under a 4x4 block schedule, students will have 4 classes in the fall and 4 different classes in the spring. In total, each student will have 8 classes each year. The planner shows the number of courses planned for each year at the top of the grade levels column. In 9th and 10th, 11th, and 12th, you will see the total number of classes selected to the right of the grade level. Now please understand, under our current hybrid schedule, students could only take 7 classes. Therefore, upperclassmen may have years that will only show 7 courses completed previously. If you schedule more than 8 courses per year, it will cause complications during the scheduling process, as a student's schedule will only hold 8 courses. As you review the plan, please do not add more than 8 courses per year. If you wish to replace a course that is listed on your plan, please contact your student's school counselor. The top question that we get asked when we work with students in completing the plan is this my schedule for next year? We always explain, the plan is not a schedule, it's a list of requests. In particularly, the courses students listed under next year's column will be imported into our scheduling program as their course request, and this is for next year's courses only. Students are never guaranteed to get all of the courses they request, which is the reason we had students select more electives than they could enter on the plan. Those courses were submitted on a separate sheet that we have on file for each student. If we cannot place a student in all of his or her top 4 choices, we will use the list to add courses from their pre-selected alternates. Going forward, the academic planner will be used each spring to update the student's course request for the next year and update any remaining years on their 4-year plan. The main focus should always be on the next year's courses. Students should make sure those courses are correct in order to make sure that their schedules will be correct. Any remaining years of the plan should be viewed just as that, a plan. It is a document that will change from year to year, and as the students come back to meet with their counselors the following spring, they can totally change their electives. They can totally redirect the plan if they choose to do so. Or, if their plan has remained intact, they can continue on with the plan as is. There's going to be many chances, however, to revise that plan. In the meantime, it serves as a guidepost to direct the students' thoughts about their future course options. We hope you found this review of the multi-year academic planner to be both informative and useful. You can discover more about the MYAP, course registration, and how parents can review and approve the 4-year plan at pcsdplanner.weebly.com. Thank you for watching.